The 3-step process I'm about to walk you guys over has allowed me to successfully balance school and business for the past 13 months. Step number 1 is to utilize your morning correctly. Before you go to sleep, I want you to create a tea table. Tea table is something that looks like this. There's 2 separate sections, one on the left, one on the right. Left would be for school, right would be for entrepreneurship. Everything to do with school, you're gonna get that done in the morning. Fuck planning out your whole day. You should only do that on weekends. On weekdays, there's no time for that. You should be working down your table from most urgent to least urgent. For example, in the school section would be finish off Miss John's homework. That would be the most important, because if you don't get that done, you'll get like a 1-hour detention. And below that would be something like do some revision on cell structure. If you have a science test coming up, this is pretty important. You don't want to fail. You get the idea. You should work from most important to least important. I'll use me as the entrepreneur example. As soon as I get back home from school, I would have a catch-up call with my team. That being the most important thing. Under that, I would take some sales calls if I have any booked for the day. Towards the bottom of my tea table, I'd have something like answer DMs, reply to comments, talk to people in my Discord. Not because it's not important, but because I'd rather do that to unwind myself. But you get the idea. Everything to do with school gets done in the morning. After school, work on your entrepreneurial stuff. Step number 2 is to set clear goals. If you don't set goals, then you're gonna be like a feather in the wind. You'll have no direction, you don't know where you're going, and you'll be lost. Where do you want to be in terms of entrepreneurship? Do you want to make your first 1k? Do you want to make 1k a month? Do you want to make 5k a month, 10k a month, 100k a month? You know, you must highlight to yourself actionable goals and take steps to get there. Now the same thing applies towards school. Where do you want to be in terms of grades? Me personally, I just want to get the average always. So my goal is just to get grade 5s in the UK. That's average. I'm not sure how it works in the US. Just let me know in the comments what the average grade in the US is. But I just want to stay average, you know. It's just so my parents aren't constantly, you know, hitting me like, oh, not actually physically, but telling me, oh, you need to do better, blah, blah, blah. I just get my homework done, get the average grades, and then that's it. Take them off my shoulders. Step number 3. I also recommend networking, and the best place to do that is inside of Elevate Club. So link in the description, join now. Step number 3 is to stay organized. You stay organized with step number 1 and step number 2 with your goals. If you're constantly getting down on those goals every day, your school life will pass like this. Sooner or later, the time will come where you finish school. Now it's just up to you whether you want to go down an entrepreneurial route or 9 to 5. It's never too late. It's just more or so about how you want to live your life.